Welcome back guys to my yet another video, and today's topic is going to be interesting, so stay tuned. Web 3.0, a buzzword for some but hope for many. The 1990s saw the rise of the internet, or Web 1.0 to be more specific. Web 1.0 was the first version of the internet with static web pages created from raw HTML codes that were not very interactive. Though it aided people in many ways, it also gave rise to the dot-com bubble. The browser war was on, and internet use in the United States was increasing by the day. The number of websites increased by more than 1,000% between 1995 and 1996. Investor sentiment was very high, resulting in a large amount of funding for companies, even if they only had a simple website and no blueprint or plan to proceed. Companies began to demand higher valuations, and many IPOs saw a 2 to 5 times gain. As a result, everyone suffered from FOMO. As a result, the Nasdaq reached an all-time high in 2000, but it did not last long. During the same year, it experienced a 40% correction, and by 2002, it had fallen nearly 80%. Many businesses failed and many people lost their jobs. Almost $5 trillion was washed out of the market when the bubble burst. Surprisingly, companies like Amazon, Dell, PayPal, etc. survived this crash because they had a better plan and vision for who they were and what they wanted to achieve. Web 1.0 was loved by people as it was something new for them, but it had many shortcomings. The pages were not visually appealing or interactive. There was not much shareable content on web pages. Advertisements were not permitted in Web 1.0. The internet speed was extremely slow. Now let's talk about Web 2.0. Currently, what we use is Web 2.0. It is more advanced version of Web 1.0 that is more interactive, faster and visually appealing. Has two-way communication, shareable content and much more. But everything comes at a cost. Web 2.0 has raised privacy concerns. You are being watched, as many of us have heard, is true. The internet can easily tamper with your online persona through comments and people's online opinion about you, even if they are incorrect. A world in which information is universally available and your information is sold to others. It is said that the internet is under control of a few very powerful companies. Because of this centralization, we have become vulnerable. Is social media truly a platform where anyone can express themselves and share their ideas? Or is your data safe on central servers? The answer is no. Content ownership. More than 85% of content on the internet today is created, posted by users rather than companies. But once a user uploads content, the company indirectly owns it as well. Many people can use your content in whatever way they want without you being aware. Web 3.0 will address many of the shortcomings of Web 2.0. So let's take a look at what it is and what it offers. Web 3.0. A more advanced version of the internet that will use blockchain technology and would be a decentralized platform to record and process information. So what is different about Web 3.0? User will have control over their data and content. The data cannot be tampered with as it would be immutable. You can control who can and cannot see what you own. Identities of the users will be masked, which will ensure privacy. The semantic web will help computers understand and interpret data context and ideas, because of which users will receive the most up-to-date and relevant information possible. Decentralized Autonomous Organization (DAO) will ensure there is trust among parties, as the rules would already be made and executed through smart contracts. Facilitating peer-to-peer transaction, as there would be no central authority or intermediaries. Each transaction must be agreed on a blockchain through smart contracts, which is a piece of code executed when terms and conditions are matched. Interoperable across different blockchains, which will allow assets to move across blockchains easily. Now the question is, are we ready for Web 3.0? So let's take a look at that. Web 3.0 will require the use of advanced devices. Everyone should be made aware of and have at least some understanding of what this technology will bring. necessitating good communication and information sharing. While many crimes can be tracked today, Web 3.0 allows for complete anonymity. As a result, regulating Web 3.0, which has the potential to increase crime, particularly cybercrime, would be difficult. Transitioning from 2.0 to 3.0 would require significant investment, which some businesses may find difficult. Web 3.0 has been criticized by luminaries such as Jack Dorsey and Elon Musk. Jack Dorsey once tweeted, "You don't own Web 3. The VCs and their LPs do. It will never escape the incentives. It's ultimately a centralized entity with a different label. Know what you are getting into." While Musk said that Web 3.0 is just a marketing buzzword and not real. Web 3.0 has many advantages, but it will undoubtedly have problems and will be difficult to implement. Some of the most significant advantages are decentralization, increased security and privacy, the use of smart contracts, and the ability to store and secure data on the blockchain. Many companies have begun working on specific Web 3.0 use cases, and billions of dollars have already been invested in this technology. Time will tell what Web 3.0 will look like. We are still in the early stages, but remember that the internet was also not considered a big opportunity in its early days, and many people were pessimistic about its future. Some laughed at it while others supported it, and it quickly became one of the greatest inventions in human history. If you liked my content, then make sure to share it with your friends and subscribe. See you guys later.